Match day 4 of the Isthmian Premier League is complete. We're going to go through the results from all 11 matches and see how well I've done on my predictions, if I've done well. Well, my first prediction for the first game was Chatham 2, Averley 0. No, sorry, I said Chatham 2, Averley 1. And until the 84th minute, it was 0-0. And Averley were going to get another point against a team that is probably better than them this season. But then in the 84th minute, Ben Allen got the first goal for Chatham Town, followed by the 92nd minute goal from Stanley Oldfield to give Chatham the 2-0 win. Averley are sat in 12th place on 5 points, with Chatham are sat in 2nd on 10. The next game, Billericay vs Cray Wanderers, and I said this game would finish 1-1. In the 49th/50th minute, Quay Taylor got sent off with a straight red for Cray Wanderers. And then, 22 minutes later, 10-man side Cray Wanderers got the winner, with Chris Dixon getting the only goal of the game. Billericay are sat in 15th place on 4 points. This is a team that finished 2nd last season, whilst Cray Wanderers sit in 3rd on 10 points for +5 goal difference. +4, sorry. Next, not that one. Brentwood vs Burgers Hill. My prediction for this game was 3-3. Burgers Hill got the opener in the 14th minute with Chris Whelpdale getting the goal. In that same half, Matt Cripps got the equaliser for Brentwood, and then in the 54th minute, Thomas Kaimani got the winner for Brentwood Town. Brentwood sit in 4th place with 10 points in the player slots, which is amazing for the newly promoted side, whilst the other newly promoted side is still doing well in 8th place with 7 points. Next up, Cheshunt vs Hashtag. I said Cheshunt would win this game 3-0, and when I was looking at the scores at half time, I was like, okay, I've actually done well here. Because in the 13th minute, Sam Granville got the opener for Cheshunt. And then Antonis Vasilou got a brace, 2 goals, one in the 18th, one in the 45th minute, to put Cheshunt 3-0 up going into half time. But in the 70th minute, Toby Aramalaran had to ruin it for me and got a consolation goal for Hashtag United. Cheshunt won this game 3-1, and that puts them in the playoffs in 5th place with 9 points, whilst Hashtag are down in 14th with 4. Next, Chichester vs Welling. I said Chichester will win this game 1-0. But Welling proved me wrong and they won the game 2-1. The first goal, Ruben Shakpoke got the goal in the 30th minute for Welling. In the second half, Joe Clark got the equaliser in the 59th minute for Chichester. But then in the 89th minute, Greg Cundall got the winner for Welling and their first points of the campaign. Chichester are in 11th place with 5 points, and Welling have escaped the relegation zone for now with 3 points in 18th place. Cray Valley Pave Mills played Ramsgate, and I said Ramsgate would win this game 3-2. There was 1 goal in the first half in the 8th minute by Marcel Barrington to put Cray Valley 1-0 up. And then in the second half, in the 53rd minute, Daniel Ajakaji got the second for Cray Valley. 2 minutes later, Tom Beer got the third. So, Cray Valley were 3-0 up until the 90th minute when Alfie Paxman scored a penalty to get Ramsgate 1 goal back, to only have a -2 goal difference from this game. But then, in the 90+4th minute, Ibi Akambi had to ruin Ramsgate's hearts and win the game 4-1 for Cray Valley. Cray Valley are escaping the relegation zone now in 17th place with 3 points and a -1 goal difference, whilst Ramsgate have dropped into the relegation zone with 3 points. And now the game I was most looking forward to talking about. Dartford versus Carshalton. Dartford have had a terrible start to their season, 1 point out of 3 games. But I came into this game with positive thoughts. Even though we lost 4-1 at home to Carshalton last time, on the last game of the season, I said Dartford would win this game 2-0. And Carshalton got a penalty in the 23rd minute as Samuel Koye brought down one of the Carshalton players. It looked like a penalty, but I didn't see it that much. But Tommy Bradford sent the keeper the wrong way and got it in the bottom left-hand corner. But in the 45th plus 1 minute, Ollie Box scored a great goal to equalise. And then coming into the second half, we looked amazing. 54th minute goal by Dan Smith. A 63rd minute goal by Jeremiah Pinder from a free kick. And then 65th minute goal from Ollie Box. And what a goal that was. I caught the 3 second half goals on camera. So, the matchday vlog for this game is going to be amazing. Dartford won this game 4-1. And Dartford sit in 16th place on 4 points with a -3 goal difference. Carshalton in 10th with 6 and a -1 goal difference. Dulwich Hamlet came into this match day on top of the table, and I said they beat Canvey Island 4-0. It was 0-0 up until the second half in the 53rd minute, where Michael Chambers got the opener of the game for Dulwich. And then in the 71st minute, Yeboah Kwabena, got a second yellow for Canvey and got sent off. So Dulwich looked like they'd win that game, and then in the 90 plus 4th minute, Anthony Cook sealed the deal and Dulwich won this game 2-0. They are still top of the table and the only team to not have conceded a goal and win all of their games. Canvey are at the bottom of the table still, with only 1 goal scored, 10 conceded and 0 points. Folkestone hosted St Albans yesterday in matchday 4, and I said Folkestone would win this game 1-0. In the 12th minute, Kweku Conrad Lucan got the opener for Folkestone, but it was later taken out by Leo Seri getting an equaliser for St Albans. Then 1 minute later, Michael Bostwick got a red card for St Albans, and then straight before full time in the 90 plus 2nd minute, Ben Mason broke St Albans' hearts and got a late winner. Folkestone 2, St Albans 1. Folkestone sit in 7th place on 8 points, while St Albans are in 13th on 4. Lewis hosted Potters Bar and I said Lewis would win this game 2-0. In the 5th minute, Perry Iandolo got the opener for Lewis, but then in the 19th minute, Potters Bar equalised through Joe Payne. Later in the second half, Ryan Burnell in the 61st minute got the winning goal for Lewis to win the game 2-1. Lewis sit in 6th place on 9 points, only out of the playoffs on goal difference. Potters Bar in the relegation zone with only 1 point from their opening 4 games. And then Wingate and Finchley played Whitehawk. I said Whitehawk would win this game 3-1, but there was only 1 goal in it, scored in the 21st minute by Harry Bridle to win Whitehawk this game. And to make it worse for Wingate, in the 90 plus 4th minute, Rama Garrett Douglas got a second yellow card and he'll miss the next game. Well, not the next game, but the league game after the next league game, as the next league game is on Monday. So let's have a look at the standings then. Dulwich Hamlet sit at the top of the table on 12 points. They've not dropped a single point and they've not conceded a single goal. Toby Ball is doing amazing in there for Dulwich. Chatham, Cray Wanderers and Brentwood are all on 10 points, 2 points behind the top, and finishing out the playoffs is Cheshunt, who are only in the playoffs on goal difference. At the bottom of the table, Ramsgate are in 19th on 3 points, only in the drop zone due to their goal difference. Potters Bar sit in 20th on 1 point, and both Wingate and Finchley and Canvey Island are on 0 points. The top goal scorers, Luke Winadio, even though he didn't get a goal this game week, is sat on 5 goals and at the top of the scoring list for Dulwich Hamlet. Alfie Paxman and Ollie Peters is behind Luke with only by 1 goal, so they've both got 4 goals. 1 for Ramsgate and 1 for Aveley. And it's nice to see Ollie box in 4th place with 3. The next games will be played 2 days after this on the Monday. And I will be sorting out the match day vlogs from the St Albans away game and the Castleton home game. And they'll be posted either today or tomorrow, followed by my Matchday 5 predictions.